We will have our activity, the emoji match. So I will post in the info messages word angry. In the chat post, two emojis that mean the same thing as angry and one emoji that means the opposite. So I will put angry word. Put your answers in the info messages. So thank you, Jeb. How about Marinelle? Oh, that's great input. Now, can someone guess what will be our topic for today? Let's have Marinelle. You have two options. Answer it vocally or just type it.
Ma'am, type it in the in-call message.
Go, Marinelle, no worries. Oh, thank you, Marinelle. That's an accurate answer. I highly encourage you to answer for you to be motivated. Don't worry because we will never gonna judge your answer in any circumstances. So I'm gonna ask some question. When we use slightly different words or emojis to say the same thing, how does that help us express our feeling more accurately and reduce confusion? Yes, Jeplex, go ahead.
I think, ma'am, using precise words or even emojis enhances clarity and nuance. It actually help target specific emotions accurately, reducing misinterpretation.
Thank you, Jeplex, for answering the question. That's absolutely a good step. It really helps us in clarity and nuance for it to be understandable. Yes, Jeplex?
Ma'am, did I answer it accurately?
Of course, Jep, such a good point.
Thank you, ma'am.
So thank you for participating in our activity. You really did a great job in understanding about synonyms and antonyms. Yes, Joplux, go ahead.
I didn't get raised first in the last question that was given in our activity called synonym and antonym.
Don't worry, Jep. You all got a high score. It's just Marinel got to answer it rapidly, but it's not necessarily mean you didn't answer it correctly. You all got it right. Don't worry.
I understand, ma'am. Thank you. I'm just a bit worried.
Oh, I also understand you, but we must accept it and learn from it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you again.
So we are almost finished with our discussion. I'd like to ask you if you learned something from our discussion and activities. Joseph? Yes, just go ahead.
Learn a lot of things, especially in terms of antonym and synonym, the difference between how you will use synonym and how will you use antonym in a sentence. And also, I learned that it is important that we should include inclusive learning, especially when it comes to school or even in online session.
Yes, Jab. As the teacher, it is our responsibility to cope with the environment, especially in classroom settings, whether online or face to face. It is very important that we should always look at someone's needs and how we are going to apply things in a real world application. And I hope you really learn about synonyms and antonyms. Always remember that we should treat one another as a person. We have different styles of learning. Don't be afraid to answer the questions if you have an answer. Everything can be learned. So that's all. Marinel, do you have any questions or wants to clarify?
Everything is clear, ma'am. I don't have any question.
Okay. How about you, Japlex? Do you have questions or
I don't
violent
have any
reaction?
I don't have any questions, ma'am.
Okay, so that's today, and that ends our topic about synonyms and antonyms. And that would be all. Thank you, and goodbye, class.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're at most welcome.